Healthcare company Livongo has been enjoying a nice rally as well, with the stock up over 60% in the past 3 months. And joining us now to discuss is Yahoo Finance's Anjali Kamlani, along with Livongo CEO Zane Burke at the JP Morgan Annual Healthcare Conference in San Francisco. Anjali?
Absolutely. We have Zane over here who's enjoying a really good day. They have an announcement with a glucose monitoring system company, Dexcom, and they're going to partner with them to get some more data. So it seems like digital health data, that's a really big space to be in right now. Why don't you tell me a little bit about what it's like to be a startup who is IPO'd in the digital health space and one of the few who has been able to successfully do it?
Well, thanks for having me today. It's been a fantastic ride for us. Obviously, 2019 was a really good year for us in going through the IPO and incredible growth. So we had 150% growth in the third quarter. We've had all-time record bookings. But the most important part is we're taking care of our members every day. And so our member satisfaction continues to be in the high 60s. So putting us in the categories of the Amazons and Netflix. And our clinical outcomes have been fantastic, so continued positive clinical outcomes, and most importantly, something that hasn't happened in healthcare, a hard ROI and financial return for our clients.
Absolutely. I know that you've got some really great relationships with some of the largest healthcare players right now. We were talking about the PBMs as well as the insurers. So you're really part of that ecosystem. What is that like, especially today in such a price-sensitive environment? You've got insulin, skyrocketing. You've got people really sensitive about their healthcare services. So starting up this company and plugging it into the health ecosystem, how do you deal with that price sensitivity?
Well, first off, it's about the return on investment side. And so unfortunately in healthcare, there's been a disconnect of who has the financial risk, and then who gets the benefit, and then the consumer on the other side of that. So how do you provide a service that actually provides a hard benefit and great outcomes? And so that allows us to actually have strong pricing in the marketplace. And so we've had a great relationship with the PBMs, with the two largest PBMs for the top 7 health plans, as well as employee benefit plan consultants. So people that are typically blockers in healthcare have actually become force multipliers for us. So we've been able to go more quickly, better speed and access by using that whole health ecosystem, and by driving a hard ROI, we're able to keep our pricing in line.
In a good space, yeah. And you also were given the spot on the first digital health formulary with Express Scripts, so that's an exciting spot to be in, and you're sort of leading the way in that. How have you seen that transition for you from, obviously entering in the self-insured space as most digital health startups do, and then transitioning now into an insured space? What are the changes that you have to make?
Well, there's multiples. First off, our relationship with both ESI and CVS have been fantastic. We're the only preferred partner on the formulary, which is unique and as it relates to ESI's perspective. But in order to move into that fully insured book of business, you have to be showing a hard return on investment. And you have to prove to the actuaries that the solution you provide has much more benefit than the costs involved. And we've been able to prove that with Blue Kansas City, with Cambia, with ESI, a number of our fully insured clients. And as we move further into that, that really separates us from any other kind of competition in that space.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Zach. Back to you, Zach.
Hey investors, Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.